So if we start with, I think, time to think, that module. So for me personally, I believe I'm a people's person. I believe connection before curriculum, before anything else. And I believe that I was connecting with people.
So Citizen Leader Lab, learn, act, become. It's a doing word. That's why we exist. We saw a gap within South Africa. We saw a gap within public sector institutions. And we said, what are we going to do? And for us, leadership is the point of intervention. When we lead with intention, when we lead with awareness, the kind of leadership that we put out into the world is one that has impact. And so our work matters. Our work is about ensuring that we are making a change. We are creating impact with whoever we connect with.
How I came to learn about Citizen Leader Lab is through a friend of mine. She had shared something on her LinkedIn about the program, and I remember looking at it and going, this is really interesting.
I think one of the main things that Ms. Jardine has included is she tries to build a more connective and inclusive relationship with her students. So she'd take our opinions and our suggestions on how we would want the school to be improved or how we would enjoy learning experiences more. So be it excursions to places where our students enjoy more, or maybe like this media center was a suggestion from students. So these type of things are ways in which I see her making learning an enjoyable experience for us.
In my opinion, learning has become much more enjoyable through peer-to-peer teaching. So Mrs. Jardine encouraged us to teach each other in groups, and you'll see when we walk through the classes, there's the tables are set in blocks formation, usually a 2x2, and you 4 people around the desk, and you just engage with each other, speak to each other, help each other across the table.
I think the interesting thing about Rihanna is that, she embodies what you want a school principal to be, I think. She is so generous, she is very mature, and she understands very well what the expectations are in terms of teachers, learners. I think that comes with experience. In terms of my own approach to leadership and how the program affected me, I would say that first of all, again, it goes back to Rihanna and the relationship that we built. I was able to engage her on various conversations about challenges I was having, and her way of working, which is just so gentle and almost intuitive, in the sense that she's very aware at all times about what's going on in her school.
My personal experience with one of the things that I really like about her is that she has really pushed learning out of the classroom and brought a lot of things into education which you wouldn't find in other schools, such as ESCOM Expo, SOS, and all of the other competitions which give you extra qualifications, which I didn't expect when coming into school, because I thought school was just sit in the classroom and learn and go back home. And I really thankful for that, because it helps you get the qualifications that you never thought you would need in the future.
Compared to grade 8 when we first came in, there was a lot more stress in terms of exams and getting your work done. And now in this year alone, it's been a lot more peaceful, and you haven't had that academic stress. It's been more of, hey, here's an exam, we just want you guys to do well. We're not trying to push you into it, yeah.
So what I did in my school was to say we celebrate the small successes. Because what we tend to do is we tend to look at the big picture, which we must, but we forget the small steps. And embracing the small steps and celebrating everything just gives hope. And we've seen with learners, with teachers, with parents, that celebration of a small success then has the ripple effect for greater success. I think in my position as a principal, so many things come at me. And your instinct to get through it all is to immediately try and help the person find a solution. So I realized that what I was actually doing was stopping midway and saying, okay, let's do X, Y, and Z. And the Time to Think program, together with the practice sessions with Kopano and Kay, has given me that opportunity. So yes, things take a little longer, but I think as we get into it and it becomes part of the way we operate, it's much easier. So a little more listening, then the inquiring question, because you actually see that in my case, the teacher, head of department, a learner who comes into the office or chats to me about a challenge has the solution. But you're giving them the space to talk and hence the space to think. The good thing about that is that there's ownership of the outcome. It's not you suggested I do this. So for me, that is the one.
So Citizen Leader Lab is a disruptor. It's a disruptor in leadership development because our work is about learning. We're always learning. We have to learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's also about acting. It's also about becoming. So our vision is to not only take leaders on a theoretical journey, we want to disrupt every core of them because we want people who care so much about the spaces where they're working, whether it's a municipality, whether it's education, whether it's a health sector. We need leaders who are saying, I put my hand up. I want to be a part of this journey because it matters that much. So for us, leadership and being a disruptor, that's our work.